From the Capital FC Sports Soccer Complex here in Salem, Oregon, this is the 2019 USAFL Western Regional Championship sponsored by HBC. Brian Barish here with you. Game one of the women's division, and it's the Cascadia Derby matchup between the Portland Sockeyes and the Seattle Grizzlies. The Sockeyes wearing the blue jumpers with the salmon trim. They're heading from left to right, and the Grizzlies in the black and the green, and Brandy Machado wraps things up, and we will have a ball up right off the bat. We're underway as Machado again knocks that one forward. Leonard able to corral it for Seattle, hands that one on to Marion Dickinson, who will go back off the hands of Keegan Hamilton. Charging in after it and pushing her aside was Amon Weaver, and the ball is held up in there. Ryan Johnson is shoving after the football, picked up again by Leonard, who goes backwards to go forward. And again, that one is Lauren Skonechny, who takes her player down with a half Nelson, and we will have a ball up. A lot of players on both of these sides in the running for the USA Freedom and the USA Liberty next year, as the Freedom heading to Australia for IC 2020. And of course, we have the transatlantic matchup against Great Britain in 2021. Amanda Bowe throws her shoulder in there, the former soccer player, and we'll have a ball up. Bowe kicking 2 goals in the semifinal last year against Denver to send the Grizzlies onto that National Division I Grand Final, and against the San Francisco Iron Maidens, who we'll see a little bit later on. Ball bounds around. Clean bowls, number 14 in there, which is Joanna Roberts for the Sockeyes, and that one goes in forward. Knocked that one away as going after it was the 24 in there for the Sockeyes, and that one is taken towards the sticks, and that one goes all the way to the house, and it's through for a goal.
One was a volunteer and one was...
I did not see who got the foot on that, and well, I saw Lucy Parrington all the way back there, but in fact, it is a goal for the Grizzlies. So the Grizzlies go to 1 straight 6. Portland no score. The Grizzlies 1-2 last year at the Western Regionals against the Sockeyes, who won the whole shebang. This is Ryan Johnson. Will go in short. That goes off the knees, goes back to Johnson. Johnson dropped the footy. Stayed with the ball, goes on forward. Johnson again stays with it, picks that one up, kicks that one into the middle of the ground, and Amelia Carr able to paddle that one back. Sending that one forward was 33 in there, and stays forward, going to soccer that one on, and we have a whistle, and it'll be a free kick. And we'll go to Simone Shepard. 6th year with the Sockeyes, Melbourne native. Throws that one onto the right, comes out to the near side. Machado going back to check it. Nice by Stephanie Peterson, who takes the mark. Peterson, who played across the defensive half at Nationals, creeping up a little bit. Dropped by Ryan Johnson, stayed with the footy. Johnson sends that one in towards the sticks, but again, Shepard takes the mark, and does so over Melissa Wilhelm, who's one of a couple of Arizona Lady Hawks playing on this team. There are 6 players from Arizona, and of course Ray Hale from the Minnesota Freeze. That one comes out to the near side. Ball goes to ground, and that one is knocked down. Johnson taking down, stayed after the ball, and high tackle called in front, so it will be a free kick. So free kick to... That one sent that one forward, picked up, able to get free. Long handball up over the top by Rebecca Dawson. Sent that one in forward now, and going to pick that one up and getting tackled immediately was Tanya Fox. Long handball out. Shepard gaining visual. Machado turns that one around inside. Krugel sends that one up high. Juggle and marked by Ali Alcocer. Alessandra Alcocer, she's headed to Racine for the Freedom Camp next month. Sends Sends that one out on the far side. Picked off and sent back by Skonechny. Off the top, going in after it. Cleared out. Long handball in front. That's a whistle. And it'll be a free kick. And it will go the way of Portland. And number 9 there in Tanya Fox. Number of Aussies on this Portland Sockeyes team. And she'll go back to try and level the score. We're going to give that Seattle goal to Ryan Johnson. We'll see if we can get that corrected. But in any event, Fox's kick is on the way. It is tipped on the line, stays in place somehow and cleared out. Kept in by the Sockeyes. There is Shepard looming. She has the football. She's held up. No prior offer. No, it was holding the ball. And a free kick. And cleared out the far side. And looks like Dominique Gaudin, who created the tackle, stays in front. Picked up, shoveled forward by the Sockeyes. Stays in place. Shepard, Gaudin again. And did she drop the ball or did it go out of bounds? No, she dropped the footy, and it's a good tackle by Dominique Gaudin. She'll send that one forward. Drops in front of Dickinson. Stayed with the play, however, and now that one is sent forward. Gets by one defender. Bo picks it up. Harassed there by Skonechny. And the umpire says, you are wrapped up for Christmas. Deck the halls with balls of football? Sharon? Sure. Ball goes into play. Knocked forward by Machado. Also heading to Racine, trying to make the freedom. Picked that one up, and Dawson was stood up but a high tackle as Makina Holmes gives away the free kick. So here is Rebecca Dawson, number 15. Sends that one towards the sticks. Machado got away from her defender. Gets free. That's Amanda Moore in there, number 10 from the Arizona Outlaws. And Holmes able to wrench the ball free. Alcocer surprisingly ended up with the foot, surprisingly to her anyway. And she goes in after the tackle in against Shepard. The ball comes out. Skonechny is trying to extract it. And the umpire says, give that to me. We'll ball it up. There are 2 players from the Arizona Outlaws on this side, Amanda Mora and Drea Placencio. And Heather Serpico, who played for the Sockeyes for the last 3 seasons, one of the reasons why they're a resurgence. As Shepard sends that one forward, kept in front by Alcocer. Still 6-0, Seattle the lead. And again, it looks like Dawson was in there. Yep, Dawson was trying to extract the footy, and we'll have the ball up. Portland knocking on heaven's door. And here is Skonechny in the ruck against Holmes. And it comes out to Shepard, centering the ball, but no, that one goes sailing away, and we'll have a free kick. We'll go the way of the Seattle Grizzlies, who lead 6-0 on a goal provisionally given to Ryan Johnson. We'll see if we can pick up at halftime who kicked it. 8 minutes gone here in the first term. 2 20-minute half. Brian Barish here with you in Salem, Oregon. And USAFL.com is where you can check out all the action and all the stuff going on. One is sent forward up the far side, stayed in play. And extracted by Lucy Parrington. Parrington goes backwards. They shift it around. Skonechny had the football. Picked up again, but met quickly and wrapped up again. I think that was Melody Abrook, who was beset upon by a flock of Grizzlies, or a herd of Grizzlies? A lot of Grizzlies. Whatever it is, free kick. Sending that one forward. It's marked. And sending that one in deep. Going up high. There is Shepard. He knocked the ball down. Johnson stayed with the footy. He's held off the ball, no call. Finds Bo. Bo sends that one forward. Going after it is Wilhelm. Wilhelm, will she keep it in play? No. It is through for a behind.
Good way, come on.
So Seattle gets their second score of the game. They go to 1-1-7. Portland, no score. Other 2 teams in this division, the Sacramento Lady Suns and the San Francisco Iron Maidens. So both regional derbies going on right now. The Bay Area clash going on behind us. Ryan Johnson able to get it away from Lawrence Konechny. We'll send that one into the middle of the ground. Bo chasing up against Joanna Roberts there. Able to get it away. Bo Roberts keeping vigil. Picked up again. Parrington, big hit in there by Olivia Lewis. And the ball stays in play, getting thrown out of there. And finally going in after it was, looks like Corey Howe. And it's a ball up. Seattle leads 7-0. Seattle, second of the 6 teams at Nationals last year, leading to San Francisco in the grand final. Portland finishing 5th out of the 6 teams, defeating New York in the consolation match. As Lauren Williams again in there for a chance at the freedom. And that one is sent high in the middle. Was it marked? No, it did hit the ground. And the umpire says, hovering, he says we'll have a ball up. Cassie Cox, and one to keep an eye on. That's going to be a free kick that was awarded. So it's Corey Howe from New South Wales who will go back and try and kick Seattle second. Howe's kick on the way. Is it there? Yup. It was like Cincinnati chili. Didn't look very pretty, but it was darn tasty. And it's a goal to Corey Howe and the Seattle Grizzlies. They go on to 2-1-13. Portland no score. And we've played 11 minutes and 15 seconds here in this first half. Well, these two teams have met before this season. They're coming off the Cascadia Cup matchup up in Tacoma.
Let's go on the ball!
In that game, the Sockeyes were 14-7 winners. But right now, the Grizzlies trying to get some semblance of revenge. That one is sent forward by Stephanie Peterson. Ball rolls out of bounds in front of Wilhelm, but no complaints there. They'll have a boundary throw right around the corner from the goal. Or was it awarded as a free kick? No, it'll be a ball
Get in there, get in there. Right next to you, number 5. Watch it.
Placencio in the skull cap there, number 45. Ball comes spinning back in the play. Leonard was out of her reach. Ball comes out. Ryan Johnson in there, comes to Cox. He's thrown down. Peterson gets away from ball knocked down from Harrington she got away from. Picked up Bo. Leonard looking for Peterson. Got to her eventually. Tries to get around from one defender. Tried to get away from Williams. Bo somehow ended up again. Picked up and thrown down there was Ashley Schuster. The bespectacled Ashley Schuster. There is Wilhelm. Still free in the corner, and the ball goes out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Jessica Schlenner moving. And Seattle having all the sway of play here over the last 10 minutes. Carr in the ruck, knocked it down. Schlenner again and again. Well, as Wilhelm tries to wrench it out of the hands of Simone Shepard, which is, well, trying to pry the sword out of the stone. And the ball goes in. Machado against Carr, 2 Freedom prospects, cleared out of there. And Peterson able to take the mark. Stephanie Peterson doing very good pushing up. Sends that one in. It's a wounded duck of a ball. Stays that one in front. And it's picked up, Bo, looking for help, finding Cox. Across, Ryan Johnson.
Good press, Isaiah!
Isaiah McSky in there, but Johnson keeping all the pressure on. Still 2-1-13 Seattle, no score Portland. Ball goes to ground. That one is sent in towards the sticks, I believe off the foot of Carr, but it's gone through for another behind. 2-2-14 Seattle, no score for the Portland Sockeyes, who have won 2 out of the last 3 Western Regional Championships. 14 minutes and 20 seconds going unofficially. Sockeyes won in 2016. They won it last year. Shepard overran the football. Howe is all over her back. And And out of all that, it'll be a ball up. Howell able to get in there without giving up a free kick. Allison Leonard, New Jersey native, against the Australian Shepherd. Knocked forward as Carr had her kick smothered by Machado, all those words, and Brandy able to pick that one up. She was cleaned up by Peterson. Carr gets it out to Ryan Johnson. Throws in a little bit of a Shepherd against McSky. Now here's Amanda Mora. There's all sorts of room. Peterson slides in. Mora finds Williams in the middle of the ground for Carr. Carr sends that one forward in the half-forward flank. Quick three and sending that one back and marked by Lucy Harrington. MVP of last year's tournament. Sending that one to the near side and marked by Dawson. Back to Dawson, sends that one forward. Marked up, no, dropped by Holmes, but she stayed with the footy and gets away from Fox. Brings that one out to the side. Well, the boundary throw in right in front of the court with interchange gates. I mentioned Heather Serpico, was we mentioned a longtime member, 4 seasons of the Sockeyes. Currently living in Austin, Texas. Played 2 weeks ago for the Texas Heat, who finished in 3rd place. Handballed into the middle. Lindsay Hestan, who's a longtime member of the Hawks, and she earns a free kick. It'll be the way of Lucy Harrington. Ice hockey player, played for the Melbourne Ice. Australian Ice Hockey League. Ball goes to ground. Shepherd looks for help. Had some in Skineski. Great smother in there by Hestan. Going after the football now. And picked up by Leonard. Leonard, ball goes to ground. Gauden able to get it away. Dropped in there by, I believe that may have been Cox. And we have a ball up. 33 in there. Again, don't have a number for the, have a name for the Grizzlies. Again, Leonard in the ruck. And back the other way. Here comes Peterson. Talk about Carr in the ruck in a moment. And Leonard in the ruck as getting tackled quickly. I don't think she had any Marissa Poorboy.
Back it up! Back it up!
And a great job in
back
there
it up,
by pick it up there. The 13, which was Casey Troy, one of the Hawks players. Serpico gave it off to Albrook, who took the kick forward, and it's marked again. This is Brandy Machado. Steelheads trail by Sockeyes trail by 14, trying to get on the board. Holmes in there with another spoil. Ball goes out to the far side, pushing the back Weaver. No call. Krugel tries to spittle that one forward. Weaver again in there. And Holmes and Krugel got her paws on it, and we'll have a ball up on that far side. April Lewis, who is best and fairest for the last 2 seasons in this tournament. Of course, signed for the Essendon Bombers of the VFLW competition over in Australia, 1 step away from AFLW. And a free kick is Lauren Skonechny, longtime New York Magpie. First full season with the Sockeyes. We'll go back. Chips that one up over the top. And marked by Parrington. Played on quickly. Good smother. Peterson again was there. Looks for Lauren Williams. Got it back from Dawson. Sends that one forward. Parrington has to do the dirty work. Gets that one in front of Dickinson. She'll square up. Oh, it's off the side of her foot as Machado tried to go chase it. But there's Amelia Carr. Back the other way. Goes up high. Bow. Goes to ground now. Amanda Bow. Handballs it back. Seattle doing well to keep the footy. Hestan was there. She'll provide support. Handballs it over to Troy. Or rather, that's Cox. He sends that one forward. Serpico trying to play soccer. Does so to get it away from Schlenner. On the far side now, handballs it in again, looking for Casey Troy. 45 seconds to go unofficially here in this first half.
Push down! Come on,
A free kick has been awarded to Seattle.
Good job, Tom.
This is Cox. sending that one forward. Kept in front by Wilhelm, also from Arizona. Wilhelm, who kicked the goal last week at the Central Regional. And that one is carried, but it is through 4 behind. First score in a while. And Seattle gets another point. 2-3-15 for the Grizzlies. They've had all the sway of play here. Portland has had about 2 real periods where they've had forward momentum, but it's picked off, and it's picked up by Amanda Bowe. Washington University soccer goalie, former Washington University soccer goalie, and Amanda Bowe. That's why she wears the 00. She steps back and slots that forward, and it's a goal for Amanda Bowe, third for the Grizzlies, and that extends their lead. Seattle, 3-3-21. Portland, no score, and it comes on the stroke of halftime. So, goals to Corey Howe, Ryan Johnson, and Amanda Bowe. And at the end of 20 minutes, it's the Grizzlies 21, the Sockeyes no score. We'll be back for the second half of this one. You're watching the 2019 USAFL Western Regional Championships from Salem, Oregon, presented by HPC here on USAFL.com.